Hello, and welcome to Planner Apocalypse, where today we got struck by Mercury retrograde, which happened actually today. So I tried to film my setup for the Hobonichi cousin avec, but things didn't really go as planned. I'm just trying to catch people up with the fact that I was using a B6 Stalogy for my main everyday carry, so it was kind of like a bullet journal. I pasted in the pages from my Memento Mori Goal Planner for like the weeklies and the monthlies, and then I would use the Stalogy pages for the daily. And then I got to this point in the end of April where I was doing a long journal entry, and I got stuck, basically. I got tendonitis, which made me have to not continue that night, and then I just never picked it up again, and then it just got away from me to the point where, you know, I'm kind of temporarily planning in, as you see, the pocket rings and that other Muji planner, just to like have something. And I knew that the B6 wasn't going to last all year, so I did know that at least by mid-year I would have to pick something new. But you know, I did have the thought that maybe I can use the back of my common planner, which I've been using as my spiritual planner, which I've also not really been using this year, and to, you know, try to salvage those pages in the back by just kind of continuing with the same system as I was using in the Stalogy, but just mixing it in with my spiritual stuff like tarot readings and whatnot. But ultimately, I came to the conclusion that if I get stuck on a journal entry or like a tarot reading again, I'm going to lose my productivity tool all over again. And I feel like this happens to me every single time I try to mix journaling with productivity in a plan as you go kind of way. So I ultimately, you know, did make the decision to move into the July avec Hobonichi cousin, and I'm not mad about it because I do get to now try to make a cover with Techo Mask, and so that's just you know, the bonus for me. And also, so to continue with the Mercury retrograde kind of shenanigans, my phone overheated while I was doing this and I didn't realize it, so this will get cut off. And I forgot that this was an issue last year as well. It's like a not hot enough for air conditioning day, but it's too hot for my phone to film, apparently. So yeah, it's been a thing. I wanted to make this a good video to come back to for everybody, but this is unfortunately what we get now. So sorry. I'm taking the what's it called? The Midori cover from my old 2022 day free so that I can put it on this because it fits. And I don't know, I was looking on Amazon for the Midori cover and I couldn't find them anymore. Does anyone know what's going on with that? I don't know if it's just like out of stock. I found the A6 ones, and I found, you know, the ones that are bundled with their notebooks, but I didn't want that, you know? So yeah. Also, things are changing here in the Planner Apocalypse household as after about, I don't know, 11 to 15 years, somewhere around those parts, I'm finally getting a new computer. Because, you know, of the whole Windows 11 thing, and my computer is so old that it cannot update to Windows 11, so that kind of forced us to get new computers, and I'm waiting for a cable for my monitor, because my monitor is absolutely ancient. It's still a DVI port to HDMI. Anyway, that will come in hopefully tomorrow, and then I can hopefully start migrating stuff so that I can start working on the 2026 Memento Mori Goal Planner lineup. So there's like a lot of upheaval happening here in my work life, in my home life, and it's been annoying. Anyway, I really like this Techo Mask thing. I think it's really hilarious, and so I saved those little bad guys on the back there. Oh yeah, that's where it cut off. But yeah, I just taped them to the back, and then this is me gluing in the Memento Mori Goal Planner weeklies into the weekly section of the Hobonichi, because I don't really do an hourly thing. I do my time tracking on the daily, and I did have some thoughts about how I'm going to be using the daily this year. Like, do I want to keep with doing the gratitude on the bottom? So basically the way it's set up right now is you have today is the timeline, right? And then you have, well, I have gratitude on the bottom under that. And then you have the 5 check boxes up top on the daily page, which is not being shown right now, so, bear with me. And so I don't know whether I want to make the gratitude area, just take that out, like an ungrateful wretch that I am, and maybe put that into my spiritual journal, and then make the area below the timeline my to-do list, because I'm probably not gonna get everything done that I write down, because I never do. And then have the top section for tracking some of my health stuff, because I also fell off of using my health planner that lasted, like maybe two months. It was nice while it lasted, and I think the most successful, useful thing was the calendar with the dot grid page on the opposite side. So I'm thinking about just designing my own thing special for my own tracking, so I don't have to keep drawing it out. I'm not really sure. But yeah, it's been a weird few months, and I don't know, I think I just needed to not be on the internet and not be seen for a while. And that's fine. I know nobody really, is upset about it, but I'm just hoping that people will come back and watch my stuff. I don't know. But yeah, so for now I think my lineup is gonna be, my goal companion thingamabobber and the avec, and then we have my weeks for my writing projects and stuff, and the spiritual journal, and that's really it. And here's the flip through, and thanks for watching. Bye!
Till next time.